on YouTube. Nicole! I'm so glad you could join us. Claire! I was actually thinking, where the hell is Claire?
That's quite aggressive.
So I've just been asking everybody, what is the first takeaway that you're going to get? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to get? Okay, it's YouTube live, can I go?
It's nearly live. Yep, it's coming.
So we've just done the warm-up, just walked in.
It's live.
Okay. Just warm-up, eh? I'm going to put you up a little bit higher. Do some big swings and stuff. So the first, can you
Man, I'm
just
cold.
can you just make sure it doesn't lock?
Gosh, yes, Mum.
So the first workout is going to be 30 seconds, and old mate here decided to not give us any rest, so we'll do that.
That's because Penny asked for no rest.
Penny did not ask me rest.
She said.
What's the first move?
First move today, guys, is going to be backwards roly-poly into kick flip.
Oh, what is the first move? Lunge to front knee. Okay, 30 seconds each leg.
Then the second move is going to be...
3, 2, 1, go. So lunge and then knee.
Oh, we're starting already?
And then, yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
People have got shit to do.
Like what?
Like, people have jobs.
No one's got a job in lockdown. Everyone's just free spiriting.
Okay, you're over halfway. Sorry, it's just really not helpful at the moment. In 5 seconds, we're going to switch to the other leg. 3, 2, switch. Other side. I know you can't see the workout, but that's okay. I wish Ese. I actually forgot what he said, so what do you wish, Nicole? She said, I wish Ese, Nicole. What did you say for her to say that?
She wishes Ese was able to journey his way back inside the womb, crawl back in so he can stay warm.
3 seconds, and then the next move, straight into it. Now we're doing alternating curtsy lunge.
That sounds hot.
Just make sure you tip forward at your hip.
New iPhones, guys, are coming out later this week. Next week, sorry.
Oh, that I wasn't working. She wishes she wasn't working. Yeah. Yeah. I understand, Nicole.
Next week.
Nicole's got a really cool job, actually.
Hey, does anyone want to buy my Apple Watch?
And then you're going to do push-ups. Now, why does it say on knees? Push-ups now.
On knees. I'm going to sell this Apple Watch to anyone.
Why is the push-up on the knees? Can't I be on the toes?
No, only on the knees.
Why?
Because I'm a whale rider.
Oh my god, stop.
You're a Hector dolphin. Now, there's not many dolphins. We're
Go
sorting the Hector
away,
dolphins.
keep going.
Well, I felt like
I don't want to be ridden by... You didn't unlock things. Can you unlock your iPad? 5 seconds.
everything's the end of the word.
Okay, back to the lunge. Honestly. I'm not...
What do you want to know, Nick?
Well, I want to see the workout and your iPad keeps locking.
Yes, because I don't want you to see the other messages that I'm messaging people.
I don't care, just keep it unlocked forever.
I can't, man.
You can.
Because if I keep it unlocked, then you're going to see what I'm writing about you.
Okay, 10 more seconds.
Fine, it's never going to lock now.
Finally, thank you.
Yeah, so if you want an Apple Watch, I'm going to sell this to you.
And now switch.
Cheap as chips.
Hey, I've got an Apple Watch I want to sell
Don't
too.
buy Nat's one. Her one's worse than mine.
Mine is really good.
Yeah, Nat's actually really good.
I think his is newer than mine.
I'll sell you
In
mine.
terms of like series.
I'm going to sell mine because it's got a bit of a faulty altimeter, which means that it tells you that you've gone up lots of stairs when you haven't. But maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want
8
to be.
seconds.
Maybe you want to be overachieving when
Really
other
push
people
into
are
your front heel.
underachieving.
And then we've got curtsies.
So,
Now,
I'll tell you. Let's make it a deal. Let's make a deal. Just you and I.
and really tip 4 days, so you've got lots of load into the front leg.
I'm happy with like 180. 180 bucks for my Apple Watch. Series 4.
Mine's series 3, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's one. Yeah.
Mine's not faulty.
Yeah, this one's not faulty, so you can sell yours for 180 as well if you want that.
5 seconds.
Okay.
And then we've got
Don't
push-ups.
twist my arm.
Okay,
I've got a
push-ups
rubber
now.
arm. I've got a rubber arm.
Why on the knees? Can we do on the toes?
Because I want quality of depth in that, and sometimes quality of depth doesn't come from being on the toes. Sometimes you've got to look at life a little bit differently. How, you might ask? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. All I can tell you is that
10 seconds.
if you're a sausage, You do not want to be at a barbecue.
And stop.
Because if you're a sausage,
Okay, one more set. Lunge now.
if you're a
Chili.
sausage and you turn up to a barbecue, wouldn't that be awkward? That'd be like me turning up to a Ku Klux Klan member barbecue and being like, I
What
shouldn't be
member?
here. You know the KKK?
Oh,
I would not want to go to a barbecue with them. Nope. They might make really nice brisket, but nope. Not a good idea.
Okay, 3 seconds, then switch. Now,
So our neighbours have not
can you
been
start to feel your legs
following the level 4 lockdown stuff.
and your bum?
I'll tell you why.
Last one.
Because they're drug dealers.
Oh, right.
Now they got some good stuff, but man, they should not be selling it, you know.
We've never bought anything from them.
No.
10 seconds.
The only drugs that we take are prescription stuff, like Nurofen, paracetamol.
3, 2, 1. Good see.
I once took
If you keep your knees
paracetamol.
bent, you're going to keep the load in your butt. That's for you, Nicole. For your bum.
So drugs have a thing called a half-life, which is the time that it takes, like it spends in your body. And
Oh
so
my
different
goodness, that makes it so much harder.
drugs have different
Is
half-lives.
anyone listening?
So like caffeine has a different half-life.
3, 2,
On
1.
caffeine,
Push-ups.
some people can
And then we move on.
process caffeine better than others, which is why there's people that are like sort of blunted to caffeine when they take it.
I'm kind of just doing 5 at a time.
And even having 1 coffee a day can build up your tolerance to caffeine, which would mean that you won't feel the effects or the euphoric effects. So heroin has a similar effect, but on a way different level.
8 seconds, go till the end.
Like once you've had heroin once, I haven't had it personally. You'll
Stop.
never be able to experience that same initial high
Now the good news
because you build up a tolerance.
is that, stop for a second. Good news is we're moving on, so we've got new moves, but it's the same time, so 30 seconds each.
And fentanyl
The first one
is
high knee, second one is mountain climb, is diagonal.
fentanyl is
I'll tell you the other two later.
yeah. So
So
fentanyl
let's start with that.
fentanyl killed Michael Jackson. Or
Okay,
He died from an overdose
love,
from
love,
it.
love that. But we got high knees, lateral, and 3,
And
2,
so
1, go.
fentanyl is so much more potent than fentanyl is so much more potent than say heroin. So you only need tiny
So
amounts
knees
of
up
it
to your
because it's
hips
synthetic.
and pump your arms.
So never, and fentanyl powder, if you even just get
Listen,
a whiff of it, you'll probably die from an overdose. And so then your respiratory system will shut down and then you'll just go into like a comatose state and die.
And 5 seconds, we go to the floor for diagonal mountain climbers.
But it's such
That's where your knees go to the diagonal. Go.
But it's such a big thing over in the States, and now the police officers carry this nasal spray that they can spray into
Okay,
you.
can you just give me a second to coach for a second? Just bring your weight forward and the hips down. So I posted a bit last night. Do not do this. So weight forward, hips down. And then you can twist the hips a little bit as you bring your knees to the diagonal. You can go down.
Yeah, and so then these police officers have this nasal spray stuff that they can spray into you if you're having an overdose from heroin or
stand.
fentanyl.
So you're going to stay low in our squat jumps. We'll keep the knees bent.
And what it does is it competes with the circulating heroin and fentanyl, so then it saves you from it like
That
overstimulating
should
the
really
receptors.
burn.
We don't have that in New Zealand, I don't think. Oh, maybe we do have it, maybe in hospitals, but we don't carry it
Yeah,
like
starting
police
to feel
officers
that.
do.
Starting to feel that. Are you ready that cold is? Can you turn the heat off? Okay, in 4 seconds you're going to drop down to the floor and do a side hover. Side hover now. Onto the bottom knee or toes. And we're going to do crunches, 15 each side.
You know pufferfish? You know the pufferfish?
Just try and keep the hips really high.
And they balloon themselves up. And then they like
3,
they got
2,
like the smallest
switch
little
quick.
like that's how big their little fins are now.
Switch
Like
quick.
this. Like that. That's where the name puffer jackets came from.
Try and keep the pace relatively high in this one so that you can get lots of reps. 3, 2, 1. Back to the high knees now.
The original puffer jackets actually were made out of pufferfish skin. And so what happened was like the pufferfish used to like be able to walk on the land. Well, this is back in
So
probably
you
like
can pump your arms harder so your knees go faster.
it's before Christ, but they changed it now. It's actually not. It's not called BC anymore. It's called I think BEC or BCE. which is like before
5
something
seconds.
common.
Then we've got the mountain climbers. 3, 2,
Anyway,
1, go.
the original puffer jackets that the pirates and that used to use, well, they were sailors back in the day, but they were pirates.
Okay, 1 sec. Bring the knees as far forward as you can, as close to your elbows as you can. That way you get a bit of a crunch.
Okay, anyway, so the original puffer jackets were made out of puffer fish because the original puffer fish that we don't have anymore because this is obviously as time goes on we kill more things and we become extinct. Original puffer fish were amphibians that actually could come onto
4,
land. So
3,
the bullfrogs are
2,
similar to puffer
stand
fish.
up, out and in.
But the puffer fish, they got little arms like this now, but they used to actually roll like balls on the.
Is this
on the
a real
ground.
story or is this made up?
I'm telling you how the puffer jackets came about.
Oh,
So then,
oh my gosh, I didn't get this.
once
at all.
the puffer fish would come onto land, they would harvest them. Well, they wouldn't harvest them; they would capture them. And as long as the
10 more
puffer fish
seconds, stay low.
was big, then they could get the skin that's been expanded and then turn it into puffer
Side
jackets.
pelvic crunch.
This is back like
Now,
not Egyptian time, but just
quickly down and fast crunch.
when there were
Just
Vikings
keep
and
the
stuff
hips
around.
up.
So like when say, you know, when Bath in the Romans time, it was after that. The
Okay.
Egyptians.
3, 2, switch.
Yeah, so
Sides.
that's how puffer jackets first came
Quick.
about. I guess puffer have just taken that concept and then turned it into a synthetic version of the puffer fish.
Okay,
puffer
back to the
jackets.
high knees. In 3, 2, do you feel any boots in that one? Because I do.
Nope.
Okay, last round. Woo!
I think that's why a lot of puffer jackets have these like sort of neutral colours because
Okay,
the
because it's
puffer
the last
fish,
round, let's go fast.
puffer fish are actually like little cows of the sea.
How fast can you run?
But their face
Now stay on the spot, so I'm back here.
like this. You're like your auntie that wants to give you a kiss when you're a kid, but
5,
you don't really want to give you a kiss.
3, 2, 1, mountain climbers.
You're so good at doing these
Fast as you
workouts.
can. Really run the legs like you did when you were upright,
Yeah.
except your hands are down.
Run the legs like you run the city, like you run the streets because you're a drug dealer like next door. Yeah. The good thing
10
is you
seconds.
feel safe though, you know, because you know they're packing it.
4, 3, and now switch arms, stand up.
So kilos of cocaine come across the border
Where are we?
in the
Oh,
United
alright,
States
time.
by dividing in
Okay,
cars.
stay down, stay down.
And so when these guys drive the drugs across the borders,
Sometimes I think it can be hard for people to hear everything because there's like 2 conversations going. You know what I mean? So maybe your conversations are great. Maybe just make them a little bit shorter. Do you think?
yeah.
Okay, side crunch. Oh, don't be upset. Your stories are great. Thank you so much for teaching us about puffer jackets.
So, okay. That's it. Time is here. You got 18 seconds in your right.
Okay, swap sides now.
Your hands are cold like your aunt right
I'm
now.
sorry. I'm sorry, you can keep going. I feel
Okay.
bad. Yes, you can.
Oh, that's funny that you feel bad now.
3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Yeah, see, Juliet says I love your stories, Ese.
What do you mean you see? Because you just told me not to talk anymore now.
She said, Ese, love your stories, Ese.
Well, at least someone appreciates learning how puffer jackets are
I'm
written
sorry
down.
I shut him up. I'm sorry. Come back, yes.
I've got this new bike and I'm trying to explain to Nat that it's nothing to do with anything else that I'm trying to achieve, but I'll show you it.
Okay, so this next one is just slightly longer in terms of the time for each move.
So this
It's
bike's
really
really
fun.
motivating because you can't sit down, and if you do sit down,
Give him a talking stick, he gets 3 1-minute chunks.
which is that?
Holly, she's a teacher.
I've got the talking stick.
Okay, the first one is a lunge to deadlift. Okay?
Yeah, so this bike is going to be the motivation. We're going to call it the motivated bike. Because if you sit down,
You
you're going
ready?
to be motivated.
So, can I just show the move?
Yeah, I'm just showing you my bike.
Okay, lunge to deadlift is what it looks like. 3, 2, 1. Have you been using that bike like that?
The motivated, no, I use it with lube and it's way better.
You're a piece of work.
Well, I'll tell you what, after that.
So, as you lean over,
1 minute.
Okay, other side
Switch.
now. You said 1 minute.
Second.
Oh.
I can't wait because Peaches and Cream have opened up again. And they have the most delicious
Donuts.
no Peaches and Cream.
I know.
They have the most delicious pies and stuff.
No, we don't.
Oh, delicious.
Wrong store you're thinking of. Okay, after that we're going to go straight down to the floor and do hip thrust single leg. Oh, 3, 2.
Should we do a fashion
Right,
show
so
on
lie
Friday?
down.
We can do a fashion show on Friday.
And you're going to do 5 each side. So do 5 and then alternate. 5 and keep going for 35 seconds. Just make sure you push into your heel.
If you ever put your finger
Keep
into
the
someone
hips
else's
square.
sweaty armpit and then just slid your finger in and out.
Oh no! The alternative is to keep your hips really, to have your feet down, both of them down.
I tell you, it's something you do not want to do in the gym because they don't know what
Okay,
they're
5
doing.
seconds. After that we've got plie squats. 3, 2, stand up. So heels close together, heels elevated, and you're going to stay down and pulse.
Now the plie squat actually doesn't come from ballet, but then what does plie mean?
Fold.
Fold. So the plie squat actually came from the French postal service. Back in
What?
yeah, 1812,
You're full of it.
the way that they figured out how to fold paper in the postal service, because back then they used to fold and then stamp with a wax
Then
strip.
we've got one more move and we're going to hop forward 3 times and then hop forward back 3
So
times.
what they used to do is put the paper
Go
between.
now. So 3, 2, 1 and then 3 back.
They used to put the paper between their legs here, and then they used to put the wax stamp up the butt, and they would
And
go
it should
down
really, really burn.
and press the paper. Do you see what I mean there?
It's not a true story.
How do you know? You were there.
It just sounds really unlikely.
It does, but that's the crazy thing about it. That's how we got to plie
Hey
squats
Sarah,
in 2021. That's the crazy
welcome
thing.
back.
In 2021, you can do anything you want.
Okay, 3 seconds, then we go back to the lunge. 3, 2, 1.
If you're a
Yeah.
billionaire, you can go to space.
So,
you go to
lunge to
space.
deadlift.
Believe me or not, it could be the truth.
Great stories, this.
Um,
I'll make sure I never tell you to stop talking. Woo! Yeah, I feel that.
who?
I hope you feel it too.
I feel it.
Ah, you won't be feeling it.
Why are you?
You're not doing it. 10 seconds. You should feel it in your glute on the same side as your front leg. 3, 2, switch, other side.
Pretty much everything that's plastic comes from is a petroleum byproduct, an oil byproduct. Do you know that, Nat?
What did you say? Say that again.
Most plastics are petroleum byproducts.
Yes. I think you told us last
I did. I just want to make
last
sure.
workout.
Yeah, not last workout. Definitely
No?
not.
Okay.
No.
Are you still really cold?
Yep. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like half naked.
That's a funny joke. I've got nothing on underneath my undies.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's crazy,
guys,
yeah.
come on down, 5 each side.
Thrust it real good.
4, 3, 2, and then switch. Ah, just make sure you push into your heel,
Now remember,
not your toes.
if you're doing hip thrusts, you need to make eye contact because that allows more connection. If you haven't got anyone to make eye contact with, just look into your
No,
nose.
don't make eye contact with your body, it's weird. Stop. 5 seconds.
Just look
And
into
then
your
we go
nose and
plie
just go
pulse.
cross side.
Okay, stand up.
Because that creates a full loop.
Plie and pulse. Morning, Jaden. Happy level 3.
Did you know that there's actually dogs that have one coloured eye different, like huskies? Did you know that, Nat? It's
Yeah.
named for it. But there's actually humans that have that as well. Now there's a
Oh,
famous,
mother trucker. Sorry.
there's a famous Instagram girl, who's a model, that supposedly faked her own different coloured eyes because her father came out and
That's easily
said,
done, isn't it?
father came out and said,
Because of contacts.
yeah, that's not true. Like,
Oh,
as a child.
is that what you were watching the other day?
Yeah. And so
Okay,
she
squat jumps forward and back.
became
and
really
forward.
famous from it, but actually
3, 2,
her
1.
dad outed her. So obviously she wasn't giving her dad any money.
Or maybe they had a fallout.
Maybe.
Yeah, but also the dad could say anything. You've got to see both sides of the story. The dad could say anything.
Her dad grew up with her.
Yeah,
as
but
a
he could
baby.
be lying. One of them is lying for sure.
Yes, right.
But it doesn't have to be the girl that's lying.
No, I'm not saying
No?
he was lying. The fact is that the photos show her as a child with no colour difference now.
Yeah, but can that change as you grow up?
I'm not sure, possibly.
And stop, back to the lunge, roll around.
Would you rather have feet as hands or hands as feet? Like say you had to have 4 sets of hands or 4 sets of feet.
Probably 4 sets of feet, because then you can like run really fast. Oh no, but then you can't go really fast. Not the smartest kid, yeah.
You'd be a horse. You'd be a horse running around.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you'd be a fast horse. You got a strong back. You'd be a Clydesdale.
That's fine. You just use your mouth more to grab stuff.
Actually, that would just be a Shetland pony. That would be like one of those little
Jaden
miniature
said
ponies.
hands as feet.
Yeah, definitely. That way you could be like a monkey,
what?
like an orangutan. You know?
Yeah, no, actually you're right.
Yeah.
But then your hands will just have to get really, really tough.
Would you rather have hairy bottoms of your hands?
You can see my priorities though. I'm like, I want to run fast.
The hairy bottom of your
2
hands,
seconds.
or a hairy tongue.
And then we've got hip thrust.
What would you, no, sir, I'm not talking to you, mum. Go away.
And come down.
So hairy bottom of your hands. So you got to shake hands with like hairy hands, or you have to shave your hands,
Yeah.
or a hairy tongue.
Oh, definitely hand. Definitely hand.
Definitely
I'd
hands.
rather, yeah, because you can just shave that. But screw having that on your tongue. I actually want to.
Those in your tongue.
No.
That's horrible when you get a hair stuck
On
in
your
your teeth.
hand, you can just get laser like I do before.
Yeah, true. What did Dad say? Palms. Yeah, fair enough.
Plie squat pulse. Now. Oh.
Would you rather have to breathe through your butthole?
Sorry, yes.
Would you rather have to breathe through your butthole so you've got to have like a little like hole cut in your pants all the time? Or eat through your butthole, but you know like...
Breathe.
Really?
I think so.
I think I'd rather eat through my butthole because otherwise, imagine me walking around town with this hole cut out of my pants all
No,
the
but
time.
you would just get like breathable pants.
Would you have to sit down and like, is your chair breathable? And they'd be like, what do you mean? Well,
You would just sit differently.
like on one butt cheek.
Okay, now jumps. Let's move.
I think I'd rather eat from my butthole now. There's like, you just sit down at the restaurant and you're like...
Yeah.
Do you have
Okay,
a...
let's take the last move. I don't know this game anymore. Fair enough. I like how no one's responding apart from
He's
Jaden.
in bed still probably. No, he should be up. He should be,
Everyone else
he should be
is doing
prepping the
okay.
kitchen. He should be marinating that chicken.
Woo!
You
And
should
pie
be-
chicken.
He should be cutting the
It's
chips.
where
Yeah, we're supposed to get vouchers from them, but we're supposedly not getting any vouchers.
it's up. Okay, good work everybody. This next one, ooh, it's sharp. The next one is sharp. Like it's gonna burn. That's what I mean by that. So it's gonna be 25 on, 5 off.
So say if you couldn't eat and you gotta like keep
So we
yourself.
actually get like low calorie rest. Can I just talk about this first?
Yeah.
There's only 3 moves. And the first one is high heart rate, so burpees, and then the other 2 are that was burnout, Holly, I agree. The other 2 are core.
I don't even think I finished writing that workout, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you gave us no rest to reply, that's true actually. Because if you replied, that means you stopped. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So burpees, either hands or chest or floor. So you can stand over here, Reese, and then
I
I'll
got it.
just use the mat, okay?
Okay. I've got an ashy knee. That's
Starting in 3, 2, 1. So either
Action.
hands to floor or chest to floor.
Can you imagine actually doing this workout? It's gonna be hard.
I mean, we all are, apart from
Yeah.
you.
So would you
Apart from
rather?
me and Jaden.
Would you rather, like, to say we've changed species and
10
now
seconds.
the way that we power ourselves is either through electricity, like plugging ourselves
4,
in,
3.
or hopping in fire?
Okay, 5 seconds of transitions to V sit-ups. 3, 2.
So
and
would you
1.
rather?
So either legs straight or legs bent. Wow!
Ask the question.
Yes, you can.
Would you rather have to plug yourself into power every night, like a phone, to charge yourself back up for the next day, or hop into fire, because in that way you charge yourself up with fire? But your fire, your fire was hard.
Fire, because you can create that anywhere. Like
work myself into power.
But then, if you can't find, well, I mean, that's the easy way.
Well, how awkward is it going to
What if
be?
there's a power cut?
You can imagine like, hey, come over to my house, and then you just get this big fire pit and you just jump in and start cooking.
Oh yeah, but that's fun. You would just have a room for your fire.
Imagine if every house had
Let's
fires.
stop.
It'd be so terrible for
One
the
down.
environment. We'll
Is
have no
it
Amazon.
just three rounds?
Sorry,
Bimbies,
sorry,
go!
sorry. We're doing really good, everyone.
Don't
We're
put your feet there.
going to start working out soon, so just get yourself warmed up. You've just joined us, next just doing some warm-ups.
No, this is the workout. 8 seconds.
This is not the workout. Life is workout.
4, 3.
Okay, so Jane's a generator, and you can just plug in. Yeah, this is smart. You might have
Yeah,
to
but
burn
then you have
yourself
to
a
carry
bit.
that around. At least you can make the fire. 3
Yeah, but-
sit-ups.
Can you imagine that?
Now, just one note. For your feet sound like I farted, but it wasn't. It was my
I
back.
really want to.
Keep your back down towards the floor by bracing your abs. If you feel your back, bend your knees, maybe take a rest.
Yeah.
5 seconds. Oh God, that's not a fart, I promise. It's
But
my
no one
back.
can hear it. Only you're the one that's
It's
self-conscious about the
It's my
farts.
back. It's pushing down into the back.
Yeah.
Okay, bicycle crunch.
This little doses coming out.
I do have a
Little doses is like the arch and a bit lower back. You know, you see some people that are just like, hi, that's the doses. They should probably stand up more neutral.
That's 100% me.
It's not good for their back. It makes
We
it like,
don't do it on purpose.
it makes
It's
this really
just-
pop a little bit
It's
more.
just the way our body is made.
No, it's actually how your abs are
4,
working.
3, 2. No, that's not true. That's like me telling you your S curve is just because your abs aren't working. Okay, go.
It's cute. So like Nat's just like this.
This is
little
your last
energizer
round.
bunny. But the reason I say energizer bunny is because she eats like 6 carrots a day.
That's what I actually did.
So it might look like she's got an Instagram filter on, but she's just orange.
No, it doesn't look cute orange. I googled it.
It does.
No, it does only if you eat like a really massive amount.
How many carrots? She goes with like 3 carrots a day, 4 carrots a day.
3 steps. Yeah, and it's not much.
I'm so cold. But I'm sweating, my arms are sweating because my brain's working, but my body's not.
I only get through like, 3 or 4.
3 or 4 kilos a week.
No, I don't. I go through like a kilo a week, but sometimes I don't.
I haven't had breakfast, so maybe
It's
I'm
just
just
a
going
good
to
snack.
hypoglycemia.
You know, it's a good snack. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest. Bicycle crunch. And then we are done.
That's
Grace, is
awesome.
your mum doing it with us?
I can't wait to finish. I need to go to the toilet, have some brekkie, and then
Get lots of rotation. Keep breathing.
yeah, if you don't breathe, you'll die. Don't do that.
10 seconds.
Keep the air going
8,
through.
7, 6, 5. Oh, that burns. 3, 2, 1.
Good one, good one, everyone. Good one, everyone. Thank you so much for all you.
Being on time.
We have 100 people now
Hey.
on YouTube Live, so
Have
thank
a
you so much
great-
for joining us.
Have a great first day of spring. If you're not in Auckland, enjoy your
She's
takeaway. If you are in Auckland, I'm very sorry. I'm thinking of you.
Me, I'm not really thinking of you, but I think about the fact that if I was stuck in this situation,
My sister is in Auckland.
if I was stuck in lockdown for longer, I'd be really good at gaming. So be
Wow, when I
productive.
do that, you can really see my bags. That was an epic strength focus. Thanks, Holly. Yay. That's what Esse's trying to do, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing.
No, she's in my body. Can't move like yours does.